Good morning, Arsene. Hull at home. Could we have your team news, please?
Well, from Saturday against Cardiff, I believe we will lose Sanya, who has a slight hamstring problem, and he should be out for tomorrow's game.
And how will you cover that? Carl Jenkinson likely to come in, is that fair?
Jenkinson is likely to come back, yes.
It's a shame to disrupt that defence because it's been one of your strengths, particularly in the last month or so.
Yes, but we'll repeat, we have so many games that in some positions I will have to change. Full-back position is one of them that is very demanding. Of course, central defence is less physical, running's less, so it's a little bit less demanding on the physical side. It's more on the concentration side. But you expect when you play so many games of that intensity to lose one or two players during these games, yes. And
are we into this part of the season where rotation is important everywhere on the pitch because you've got 2 games a week now, and could you give us your overall thoughts on how you will rotate?
I rotate considering the level of fatigue. We have some indications, my eyes, some objective data, and as well, of course, some positions who are more demanding on the physical front than others.
And just lastly, you played a newly promoted side at the weekend and won. You've got another one coming up at Emirates Stadium. How do you assess Hull so far in this campaign?
They've done very well. They look to play in a very positive way. They have nothing to lose when they come to us, and they've just beaten Liverpool in a very convincing way. So we are lucky at the moment. We get good warnings. You know, we had a good warning before we went to Cardiff, and we have another good warning from Hull's performance against Liverpool.
Arsene, I understand there's some encouraging news regarding Lucas Podolski.
Yes, Lucas Podolski should be back in normal training after the Hull game.
And how long then before he can feature?
Well, then he will be available. What he lacks now is competition. But you would say it will take at least a week with the normal training to consider him fit for the squad.
The bookies now say the title is a 3-horse race, Manchester City, Chelsea and yourselves. Would you agree with that? And do you think the league as it is now is beginning to take shape?
Look, the bookies have an opinion that you can understand because they just look at the table. And I wouldn't rule some other teams out like Man United. And it's a bit early to make any prediction on the championship. What is more at stake for us is the consistency, to keep the consistency that we have shown until now, and to transfer that in the games that are coming up, because it's a very difficult month we have in front of us. And if we can maintain the quality in our game and our concentration and our solidarity level, we have a good chance.
Last season, when there were critics of Aaron Ramsey, you gave him a big new contract. Do you feel vindicated?
I just felt it was the right decision today, and but at the time as well, I had no doubt. And I always felt that he had a good attitude, good basic qualities, and he will come out of that bad patch in a strong way. Don't take me wrong as well, I did not predict that he will score as many goals as that. But I was always confident that he would make a good career.
How good can he be?
I don't know. How good can he be? What do you mean how good? When you're a midfielder, you want to defend well, you want to attack well, and you want to give assists and score goals. That's how good you can be. At the moment, he does all these 4 things very well, and he can still improve. We really look like a team, you know, who plays together. And that what hits you when you see us play is that we are a team, and when you analyze only after that the players. and you see that every player is doing extremely well. So I would first praise personally the fact all the team.
And just one final point from me. Flares at football match, a Premier League Commission survey has revealed that there are increasing concerns about people taking flares to football matches and even getting 8-year-old children to go into matches as mules carrying them. Has that been a concern for you, do you feel?
No. I don't understand really what you mean by that.
Pyrotechnics, you know, the
flares,
yeah.
That's dangerous, yes.
Have you been concerned about that? Because this Premier League Commission...
Not so much in England, I must say, but abroad, yes.
Yeah. What strengths do Hull have that you think could cause you trouble?
No fear. They play. They are very strong in the challenge. They are very dynamic going forward. They are very good in the transition from defence to attack, and on set pieces they look strong as well.
Okay, last couple now, James.
Alexander Pato, Arsene, there's a suggestion that Alexander Pato is a player that you've made a bid for.
No.
Is there any interest there at all?
No.
You said that you're going to rotate a couple against Hull tomorrow. Could you tell us if...
In every single game I do, you know, but I try to limit the number because I do not want to disrupt the balance of the team, so I do that in every single game.
Could you tell us whether Thomas Arnold will be involved?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Has it been particularly tough to leave him out?
Yes. Because of his quality, because of his attitude, and because of his influence at the club, of course. But it's a difficult decision because he's a top-class player.
How has he handled it, do you think?
He certainly suffers, but he handles it with great dignity and great professionalism.
Is there any concern on your side with January coming up that he might look to move if he's not?
No, because if he wants to do that, he will come and see me, what he has not done.
Okay, Julian.
Last one over here. You also said Alvaro Morata is someone you're not interested in. He's played in the Champions League this season. Looking ahead to January, would you be willing to buy a player who couldn't play in the Champions League, assuming things go well in Naples, and have somebody who would just be available for the Premier League and FA Cup?
I'm not concerned about that. You know, we have at the moment Yaya Sanogo, who is a striker that we brought in during the summer, who is for me coming back from injury in January. So hopefully he will help us in the second part of the season.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank you.